Hi, welcome back to the Vintage Model Company. This is a little overview video of the Balsa Basics Spitfire. I thought I'd go over some of its key features, show you it flying up in the air, and yeah, just sort of give you a better idea of what's going on underneath the hatch here and why we designed this plane as we did. Let's have a little look underneath the wing and underneath the hatch just to see what's going on within the Spitfire.
This Spitfire kit had to be beginner friendly, both in building and flying. For this reason, it has been made to fly slowly with a very minimum stall speed. It also has washout built into the wings, which prevents tip stalling.
So yes, keeping the wing loading down was a key requirement for the design, keeping it lightweight with the structure, not overdoing the amount of plywood in the wings for instance, and not sheeting them. Just doing all of those sorts of things helped to get us down to as low a weight as possible. And we've tried to keep the whole structure very simple and minimalist.
Without a battery, the model weighs in at around 560 grams or about 1.2 pounds. Despite a focus on simplicity, ease of build and keeping it all very minimalist, the Balsa Basics Spitfire does come with a few key details that capture that Spitfire look. There is a radiator and oil cooler on the lower sides that are now included in the standard kit. Under a magnetically secured hatch, we've made sure to provide plenty of space for a wide variety of battery sizes. There is lots of room to shift the position of the battery to get your centre of gravity right over the wing spar, which is where the plane should balance. One important but often overlooked element of working on radio control planes is access to all of the internals. The removable wing is great for transport and storage, but also allows you to gain access to everything that you might need to get your hands on when carrying out maintenance and upgrades. The Spitfire has loads of space up front for different power options. It's one of our most customizable aircraft and can have all of its power electronics removed after construction if you want to upgrade or put your gear into another aircraft. This means you can learn to fly on a Balsa Basics Cub before swapping these electronics to this model.
To finish off this Balsa Basics Spitfire, I decided to apply a camouflage scheme like the ones in the Battle of Britain with the brown and the green colours, and all I did for this was to use normal spray paint cans with some masking tape. So first I did a base layer of brown over the cream aura cover, which was the base and underside colour, and then yeah, just put the brown down, put some masking tape around where I wanted to cover up the brown that I wanted to keep, and then sprayed green over these sections, and that, when I peeled it away, I got a nice crisp line here. After that, I just stuck some of our new RAF stickers on the Spitfire. These are the ones for the Balsa Basics range that you can stick on any of our planes really, as long as it's covered with some sort of plasticky aura cover material. They apply quite easily, and yeah, they do the job. Okay, let's take it up to the field and see how it flies.
With this plane, there's no landing gear to keep it simple and rugged, perfect for hand launching over rough fields. Taking it up for the first time, you can gain altitude so that you have a safe amount of space below you before trimming out the aircraft using the transmitter. You don't have to fly this aircraft fast, and it does manoeuvre very nicely in a small space. Having said that, the light airframe accelerates nicely with a boost of throttle.
So how do you find it, Mitch?
Yeah, it's really nice to fly, nice and stable. It's good for the like kind of more standard aerobatics. Looks really nice in the air. Pretty scale speed. Plenty of power.
Oh, this is just on the standard Cub motor as well, with a 4-cell battery, so yeah, you can really get a wide speed envelope.
Yeah, nothing is too surprising when you're flying it.
Flight times depend on your battery size, but with the 1400 mAh 4-cell we were using here, we got around 10 minutes before running low on fuel.
I reckon battery-wise it's...
Yeah, time to land. Okay, so you're going to bring it in for a landing.
Yeah.
Should be quite nice and slow because of the light wing loading. Make sure it doesn't balloon. Nice.
After refueling, we could go up again. Always check your CG between flights, as we got it a little nose heavy here, resulting in a sketchy takeoff.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring it in for a low approach here. Just keep it nice and low around the field. Oh, it's on low rates as well. Just using the rudder to kick it over slightly in the turn. Just coordinating the turns there, which you can really easily learn if you fly something like the Balsa Basics Super Cub. Okay, and then I'm going to do some low passes around the field.
As well as simple aerobatic manoeuvres, this Spitfire is also quite happy flying the wrong way up. Oh! One of the cameras fell off. Nice. Right, so remember you can get this plane in different combinations, so you can get it just as the airframe, which is the cheapest option, and then you can get it with the electronics and with absolutely everything if you're a complete beginner, or if you've, say, flown a really simple foam plane and you want to now get into RC planes in a big way. You can get the radio control, the electronics and the battery and the charger, all that stuff that can set you up for success with the RC hobby. So check that out. There are links in the description to each one of those different options. And yeah, before you go, let us know which kits you would like us to put into production, which models you'd like to see in the Balsa Basics range by commenting in the commenting box down below. And we will look forward to reading those. The next planes to come out in this range, there's going to be a few more warbirds, there's going to be a glider, there's going to be other things like that. So yeah, keep posted, keep checking out our website and watching our videos. And thank you very much for doing so. I'm James, this is the Vintage Model Company, and I'll see you on the next one.